America is the best place in the world to live. We have water, food, lodging, and freedom. Everyone wants a piece of the American dream. However, there is a side of America no one wants to talk about. That dirty word is homelessness. We see it in our city streets, someone lying on the sidewalk with all of their worldly possessions. Empty drink cans, smelly clothes and food wrappers from garbage cans. It is difficult to imagine, so we turn a blind eye, throw $1 at someone we don't know, and think that we are better than that. But at the end of the day, we are the problem and the solution. Our homeless population has been contentious, dangerous, and yet we citizens walk away believing that their lives will never change. Anyone can land on the street at any time and anywhere. If we care even a bit, write to the politicians, protest in the street, and fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. Fight for those who have given up and are dying of despair and hopelessness. We need to fight for those who are sick with grief and fear and who need our help to find peace and, above all, regain their dignity. Good morning, brothers and sisters. My name is Julie Hadnot. I am the director of Alameda County's Interagency Children's Policy Council. Thank you. What I read from today is an editorial to the Oakland Tribune, and I hate to butcher people's last names. My last name is Hadnot, and people find it very difficult to say. But the woman's name is Anita Imazami from Hayward. And I couldn't believe when I read this prior to this event how appropriate it was. And I know I'm not talking about the people in this room, because you are champions and you have shown up to fight the good fight for our men and women and children who are experiencing homelessness in a country where that should just be completely absurd. So I want to thank you for being here today. I want to introduce my co-MC, and we will do the best we can to keep this train moving because we have a packed agenda. Linda Gardner, who is the director of Alameda County's Housing and Community Development Department. Can we give her a round of applause? And so we're very excited to have you here today for a program that includes 2 presentations from national experts in the field, as well as representatives of local county and community-based programs, with the goal that this conversation and discussion will lead to the development of further local strategies to prevent and end homelessness in Alameda County. Now, I'd like to recognize a few folks who are here. They've joined us, elected officials, representatives, leaders. We have Noel Gallo from the Oakland City Council. We have Daryl Moore, thank you, from the Berkeley City Council. We have Eric Johnson, director of the Oakland Housing Authority. I saw Jose Hernandez somewhere from Barbara Lee's office. We have Bob Urecki from the Y&H Soda Foundation. We have Teresa Durnick from the DA's office. Have I missed anyone? We have 2 special elected officials here. They'll be introduced later, but have I missed any other elected officials? Okay, thank you. I'd like to thank our sponsors for today because without them and our partners, this cannot happen. Alameda County Oakland Community Action Partnership, Alameda County Housing and Community Development, the City of Oakland, Everyone Home, Alameda County Foster Youth Alliance, Alameda Social Services Agency, and ICPC. We had a very robust and intensive planning effort, and I have to tell you, this would not have happened without the following people. Linda Gardner, please stand, Linda, please. Elaine DeColonnay, please stand. Simone Turek, who, despite being very pregnant, came to every meeting up until a few days before she gave birth. So we need to give her a round of applause. Susan Shelton, who unfortunately could not be with us today, and I would ask everyone to send positive thoughts up to Susan. She was not feeling well, but she really made this happen and is just been a phenomenal thought partner, and so I want to give her a round of applause as well. Denise Smyrns, Michelle Love, Michelle, could you please stand? Estelle Clemens, Jennifer Aldrich for her exceptional data expertise. For those of us with numbers make us nervous, she did quite a great job. Thank you. And then for my two, one is volunteering, working in our office. She's on loan from another department, and then one is my staff person. When I say to you that anyone who leads a department, an agency, works in an office, if everyone's not pulling your weight, you know it, and it's hard. And if you can imagine having a very small staff, the microscope is on all of us. But these two young ladies, Lauren Baranko and Emily Pangolinan, they are superstars. Don't try to steal them. But they are phenomenal, and I just want to say thank you so much, Lauren and Emily, for everything. Now, a bit of housekeeping before we get started. On your right, through my left, your right, through the double doors are the restrooms. And while we will have a break of 10:45-ish, please take care of your needs and yourself. There are refreshments in the back. Do what you need to do to stay healthy and thriving. All of the materials used in today's presentation will be on the ICPC website in the coming days and weeks. And so you will also receive an electronic survey, and we would really appreciate your feedback and recommendations for future topics you would like to see us cover. Also, we are recording today's presentation, and all of the presentations will be uploaded on the website as well. Now, I just want to go through the agenda. You have it, but just to let you know, we're going to open the morning after myself with our Alameda County Supervisor Wilma Chan, who will be followed by Mayor Libby Schaaf. We will have two plenary sessions. Our first will cover the state of homelessness in Alameda County and the nation. Elaine DeColonnay and Nan Roman will speak. There will be a Q&A session at the conclusion of their presentation, so you have note cards on your table on which to write your questions. And if you could just hold them up throughout the presentation, we have volunteers that will come and collect them, and then Linda and I will read those cards. After a short break, we'll have our second plenary session, and it features Dr. Beth Shin, who will share findings of a recent study completed which focused on homeless families in Alameda County. It's part of a larger nationwide study. And her presentation will be followed by a panel response to the findings of this study. And then we'll have a question and answer session. We'll pick up our lunches. It's going to be a really quick 30-minute lunch. And then we're going to come back and go into our breakout sessions. So again, we have a full agenda. We'll be moving rather rapidly. Now